All in my head now. King Dingaling. What the fuck, man?
That dude a demon, man.
Look a little dance and shit.
That dude fucking demon.
Stand right here so you see how I look. Now we got it.
Yeah.
They got this weird shit too, where you stream it. I forgot. But my phone shit ain't shit. I gotta give me a new one. That's what I got to do.
Hanging in Akim. Just making this. Oh yeah, it's straight.
Straight.
Yeah. Just be straight. All right.
Huh. Turn this on. Right there.
Oh shit.
Right. All right. There it is.
I just bought something like that.
Make sure. I might make sure all of us up in there.
Right now.
Yeah. See what I. Yeah, we good. All right.
Let's see.
I know shy.
Yeah, this should be good straight. Okay, Con.
All right. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, ready?
Yeah. All right, with the Hebrew Israelites coming in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and to tell you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you are the chosen people of the Bible. But before we begin, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rukai Padash. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstone who taught us his truth. Honors to the brothers out there pushing his word to the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aqua that's listening and learning. So we out here, like I said, to prophesy the downfall of America and to tell you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you are the chosen people of the Bible. The commandments, statutes, and laws were given to you. So you're going to be held accountable for everything that you do according to the Bible, all right? Because you're supposed to follow the ways of the Lord. The true name of God is Yahweh, and the true name of his son is Yahweh Shai, all right? And now we in the midst of this whole Russian-Ukraine thing, the inflation is happening, and here we are still, even in the midst of all of this chaos that's going on. It's Sunday, and what people doing? Putting Easter bunnies on their faces, cracking eggs with chocolate in it. They doing all of this folly and everything like that because they believe this is when the Lord was resurrected, but they don't know anything about Easter. When you read it, go into the scriptures, Easter is speaking about the Passover.
That's it.
It speaks about the Passover. You can get that, Acts 12 and 3.
I believe, the Red Bible, it'll say, if you had a Red Bible, Jehovah's Witness, I believe it said, you look at Acts 12 would say Easter, they have like little side notes that say unleavened bread.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yep.
This is Acts chapter 12, verse 3. And because he seen it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then was the day of unleavened bread.
There you go. That's right there, man. The day of unleavened bread. So all you got to do is go back to what? The time of Moses. When you go back and read the books of Exodus, the days of unleavened bread was what? The Passover. You can go ahead.
Verse 4. And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 coordinates of soldiers to keep him in
It's all good.
intending at the Easter to bring him forth to the people.
There you go. So after Easter to bring it forth to the people. So the simple person would say, see, it says Easter right there. But this is where you got to go into studying. You go into the Hebrew and the Greek. It gives you the true definition and the word of what it is. And I'm going to play it for you all just for edification's sake. This is the Greek word right here. So when you go into that word, it says the Paschal sacrifice, which was accustomed to be offered for the people's deliverance of all from Egypt. Then it says the Paschal supper, the Paschal feast, the feast of the Passover, extending from the 14th to the 20th day of the month, Nisan. All right, so there you go. This is what it's about, man. Easter is actually speaking about the Passover. So what everybody is celebrating now is nothing but a pagan holiday. But like I said, a lot of people want to celebrate this because it makes them feel good, man.
Yeah.
Because this is the only thing that they have left.
Hey,
They seeing the. Go
Oh,
ahead.
no, it's like when you read that verse 3, when it says they what's the first take Peter also. Paul kind of said the same thing. So it tells you right there. In the scriptures, unleavened bread. That's
Come.
Passover.
Yep, the Passover.
Yeah, and then the brother look it up. It'll say Passover.
Yep.
You
Said
gotta go back
Passover.
to the Greek and Latin.
That's right. You got to go back to the Greek and the Latin, and you got to study. That's why the scriptures say, study to make yourself approved, all right? You can't just read everything verbatim. The Bible's written in code, all right? You got to get the breakdowns. You got to understand what it is. Somebody can get Amos 5, because this ain't nothing but a holiday that the Most High is angry with, all right? He doesn't celebrate any of these feast days that you all celebrate today. God is not for Easter. He's not for Christmas. He's not for Thanksgiving. He's not for your birthday. He's not for any of these days, all right? So when you go out and celebrate these days, you're making the Most High angry, man, all right? And this is why we tell you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to stop celebrating these holidays. Because the more and more you celebrate, the more and more...
Not all quick to wicked.
That's right. He's long-suffering. He'll give you a chance. He give you a chance because he doesn't like putting us to death, but he's going to do it if you deserve it, man. All right? He will do it. And we've been seeing that happen to Jake since forever, man.
Yeah.
Since forever. And it's going to continue to happen on a greater scale.
It seems like the more hell you put on Jake, the worse they get. They tell you that in Isaiah the 1st chapter. Why should you restrict even more? You want to revolt more and more. See, like a lot of these 2/3. Hey, that's all. That's what they need is them.
Yeah.
You know, because you just totally rebellious, man.
Yep. Like they say, sometimes shit got to hit the fan. You understand. And that's exactly what's going to happen to 2/3 of our people. They're not going to understand until the very last minute. In the very last minute, that's when we're going to realize, man, maybe I shouldn't have made this decision. Maybe I shouldn't have did this. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Then you're going to start searching for us who were trying to tell you the truth. Well, we were telling you the truth, but you wasn't listening. So when that time comes, the only thing you're going to have to suffer is death, like we just said, man.
Yeah, Jake. See, Lord ain't doing that now. So Jake taking it as a joke.
Come.
The Lord started, put the spirit on Esau and put your ass. All that, man. Now your ass will understand.
Yep. Come. You start at, what is it, you can start at verse 18, Amos 5 and 18. We can just read on down. 'Cause this is what's getting ready to happen to a lot of you Jakes out here.
Okay, this is on Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is dark and is not light.
That's right. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. What end is it for you? You all don't know what the day of the Lord is. You all think when the Lord comes back, he's going to come back with big smiles, a big ass cup of Kool-Aid for you to drink. You walk and shit, and all the Kool-Aid spill everywhere and shit. Then y'all just happy as hell. You're going to have a big hug, and the Lord is just going to save everybody and be all right. That's not what the Lord is about, man. The Lord is about bringing justice, bringing judgment, man. All right? So at the end of the day, if you're not doing according to what the Lord said, how do you think he's going to come back? Just like when a parent tells his children, hey, man, when I get home, make sure the house is clean. Make sure the dishes is done. Make sure your homework is done. When the children don't do those things, what do the parents do? They whoop you, man. They discipline you. So what do you think the Lord is going to do to a whole nation of people, man? He's going to destroy this place. He's going to make sure you receive that judgment. That's what the day of the Lord is, man. You go ahead. say no one.
Verse 19. Well, as if a man flee from a lion in a bear meadow, and went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Should not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, even brightness in it?
That's right. So when these times come, you're gonna be fleeing from situation to situation. You're gonna be like, oh man, they're gonna martial law down the street. You're gonna find a way to get away from them. You're gonna feel like you all good. The next thing you know, big ass lion or a pack of dogs is right next to you. You be like, oh shit, gonna have to go through them. You might get away from them too. But then the next thing you know, here comes some cannibalisms. They ain't eat in 3 to 4 weeks. Now you assed out, man. Now you about to be the next meal. All right? This is what's getting ready to happen, man.
Yeah, you know how it be. There's so much shit going on. And you know how the scripture that Isaiah said it should be like a chase road. You know how a deer and every little sound, they alert as hell. Every little sound, you know how a deer operates. You
looking at everything.
Yeah, you looking at everything. Any little sound, man.
Yep.
Deers are a real alert, man.
Yep.
You know?
That's why it says, hey, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. When the Lord comes back, it literally will be. It's going to be a dark day, man. That chariot that the Lord is going to come on, he's going to black the skies, man. It's going to be a huge chariot. Ezra saw it. He said he can tell from where it began and where it ended. It's going to be a huge chariot. And the Lord is going to come back. He's going to bring fear on you people. And when you see the Lord comes back the way that we told you he was going to come back, that's when this is all you're going to feel. Your heart is going to beat, man, because you already know.
Yeah, your chest.
They're going to be frightened.
Shit themselves. You just dropping dead, man.
Yep.
Having heart attacks around the spot, bro. You know, and they showed you that movie on Independence Day with the bro described. But you ain't going to have the drunk ass Edomite run to the damn ship. Ship that Esau BS, man. Damn movie, man.
Take me!
Yeah, like, man, you eat my, this coming from Edomite who would take himself out just for losing his damn job, man. You devils ain't brave, you a bunch of damn pussies.
Yeah, you go shoot up the place and shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot Jimmy, I'm going to shoot Oscar, I'm going to shoot Jamel, I'm going to shoot everyone in this motherfucker that got me fired.
Yeah.
Even the motherfucker that didn't have nothing to do with you getting fired at the job that you shoot many goddamn way.
Yeah.
I don't got a job, y'all don't got a job. Pop, and then pop yourself off.
Yep. They showed that in the video that I saw not too long ago where Esau was getting ready to get fired and things wasn't going well for him. And Jake filmed it. He was like, why are you acting like this? He ended up grabbing a keyboard and smacking it against his head like this.
Oh, yeah.
And that thing, and the pieces was flying everywhere. And he got up, started banging his head on the wall, and Jake was just like, wow.
Hey, I remember that video.
Like, man, if you acting like that over losing, like you all said, if you acting like that over losing your job, how you gonna act when you actually see the Lord and the angels come back in the thousands and thousands of chariots, man?
See, hey, man, when you don't go through that 1,000 years of slavery, I scratch in my head how you gonna do it.
Right.
I think it's the same shit. You ain't gonna have no females there to come.
Nope.
You gonna get the other ones, but as dirty as Jake is towards your women and shit, you might just have your hands to play with them. That's about it. Dead ass.
We're gonna use you so you can breed and make more of you, so we can get more servants. But like he said, you're gonna get the Roseannes, you're gonna get the you ain't getting the good ones, man. That's gonna be ours, man. That's gonna be ours. But like you said, hey, this is why we're gonna have to beat it into you. This is why the hatred of the Lord is gonna be upon us. Because the Lord gonna put the spirit upon us to make sure that we execute these things in those days, man. Because the hate, the judgment got to be brought forth. Because when you really think about it, man, we're going to be whooping y'all every single day, man. Because y'all came from a place where you were proud. And so you're going to try to rebel. Even though you're going to see people with spiritual power, you still going to have some shit to say, man. You still going to have something to say, because that's in your spirit. And this is why we're going to have to literally whoop it into you, man. It's going to happen.
Hey, Lord will give us the spiritual powers. What good is it if you ain't using it?
Right. That's what it is.
Verse
right. He hate and he despised your feast days. He will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Easter is a feast day. You all get around and you cook food. You pass out all the candy to the kids. Even your adults be like, man, I'll take some of them lifesavers and some of them Reese's real quick. You already know how Jack is. Anything that's free, y'all for it. And these churches is doing it, man. I literally just drove past a church the other day, had all the flags up with the rainbows and everything. Sodomy, man. But anyway, they had all the flags and everything. They had all the kids doing their little Easter hunt and everything like that, playing around on the grass and all of that, talking about, yeah, had the white Jesus up. Yeah, this is the day of the Lord. You, like I said, you all don't know what Easter is. Easter is not the day of the Lord, man. Easter is the Passover. That's why he says he hates and he despises your feast day. He hates Easter, man.
Yeah, fucking bunny rabbit laying eggs in the fucking man. What sense does that make, man? No. It's bullshit, man.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And a lot of you all don't want to acknowledge that, man. A lot of you all love your folly. You love it, man.
Yeah.
You just love to go ahead and have fun. A lot of you grown men are turning to women. That's what women do, man. That's why they came with that song, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Man, you men do too. Because you men are feminized too, man. Because you fall under the vibration of the woman. If the woman tell you, like, hey, I'm taking my kids to celebrate Easter, you gonna tuck in your tail. All right, well, she said I got to do this, so.
Yeah, man. A lot of you grown ass men and women use that excuse. Use your kids as excuse to celebrate. Oh, it's for the kids. They scripture tell you to train up your child the way he should go, man. You're supposed to let them know that them holidays are bullshit, man. They not of the Lord.
Yep. They not of the Lord. All of you all are hypocrites, man.
Yeah.
Hypocrites.
They let these women y'all try to fight it and shit, but so many examples of so-called black culture y'all call the women.
John.
A man you wrong, but your mama don't know from. Daddy ain't shit, but mama, you got your mama and shit. You got your brother, there's actually your half brother there, that your brothers and sisters. Now ain't really, they your half brothers and sisters because they've been fucking, because that bitch with your mother was fucking too many different dudes.
Yep.
And then you grow up being the same shit, you just want to eat the same shit. It's like a loop. Y'all constantly doing the same shit.
Yep. Yep.
I ain't talking about it. Y'all talking about the man ain't shit, but what about the
That's how it be, man.
Well, yeah, that's the scripture says she either to wipe her mouth and says she done no wickedness. They ain't mad, they perfect, they don't do no wrong.
Yup.
Like, for instance, this brother right here, he's with a so-called Negro, had a kid, got to teach his son, a daughter in there in Israel. She gonna block him. You got the first hand to say, like, nah, I wasn't raised that way. It's gonna be nothing but arguing and fighting and shit like that. Gonna put him on child support, take him away from him, and gonna worship the fucking, do the same culture, bullshit culture that got us here in the fucking business.
Yup. Yup.
And scripture said, Adam was in the transgression, but Eve.
But Eve.
We in this predicament right now.
Yup. Yup. And a lot of people hate this. Hey, a lot of you women hate hearing that too, man. Y'all hate hearing that you all were the ones, you all are the reason why we in this position, man. But that scripture shows you that you all are the weakened vessel, and this is why the Most High said in Genesis 3:16, said your desire to be towards your husband, man. You supposed everything, your whole vibration, your whole everything's supposed to be what your husband is, and they showed you that in the movie Coming to America. He asked her, like, man, what do you want to do? She was like, anything that you want to do. Man, what kind of food that you like? Any food that you like. That's how you all supposed to be. You're supposed to be like that, but they switched this whole thing around. And that's why another way that they broke you men down, they show him going to America to find a used up Eve box, man.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. His ass, hey, what was he? Arsenio Hall, he looked at him, but like, what's wrong with this nigga, man? What's wrong with this nigga, man? He bugged the hell out, man.
You had that wife right there and talking about the other business too.
Yeah, he said it. Oh my God.
His ass bugged the hell out, bro.
He said it too.
His ass was Babylonian ass. In Africa. He was bugged the hell out, man. Now you was talking about that chick. He told her to bark and get all that shit.
Yeah.
Man, that dude bugged the hell out, man.
Yep.
He came over here, got some used up box.
Yeah.
That's what he'd rather deal with.
Yep.
And there's a lot of you damn 2/3 niggas on the deal with, man.
Yep.
Used up vagina, man.
Yep.
So,
That's what y'all want.
No wrong.
And that's why a lot of you all commit adultery right now. That's why the Lord said this is a adulterous generation. Because a lot of you all get a thrill out of getting a woman that's been with somebody else or taking a woman that belongs to somebody else. And that's wicked, man. That's wicked. Out of it's seven women to one man, but for some reason you still want to go and take somebody else's woman, man. That's wicked, man. A lot of you men ain't built to go out and find your own woman. Here it is, man. You got of course, the women who professes in the oldest profession in the book. You already know what it is. You got women out here doing that. You got all these women, all of these clubs and these stores or whatever the case may be. They ain't with nobody, but for some reason, you gotta find one that's with a man already, man. And that's why a lot of you dudes gonna get destroyed, man. Because a lot of you dudes ain't for it, man. Y'all ain't for it. Y'all ain't for the Lord, man. Y'all ain't for actually going out and doing the right thing. Yeah. So it is what it is.
Hey, scripture tell you it's a sport for them to do wickedness. They just love doing wickedness.
Yeah, I get that real quick. This is this is Jeremiah 4:22. It says, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." So there you go. A lot of you all real good at bringing up and stirring up crack, making the recipe, like Cat Williams said. He said, you got to get the pot, get the spoon, put it on 350. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying. A lot of you all, y'all wise to do evil, but to do good, y'all have no knowledge. And the reason being is because doing good requires patience. Doing good requires you to change. And that's what a lot of you all do not want to do. I literally heard somebody that was like, well, I can understand why Jake went into the industry and did this and did that. And they was like, it's because we suffering. I was like, well, we were put here to suffer, man. We went against the commandments, statutes, and laws. This is our punishment. And once you come into that realization, that's when you'll start to be comfortable a little bit with the position you in, man. You'll understand that you got to serve your time, so to speak. You got to go through your punishment, go through whatever it is until the Lord comes back. Because when the Lord comes back, we all going to get the riches. We all going to get the kingdom. Ultimately, 2/3 of you people got to go. But at the end of the day, you will receive the kingdom as well, man. That's why they came out with the video with Eve. She brought out a video, as she pointed out, that every single one of you Negroes, so-called Negroes, are actually trillionaires. Because they said if reparations were to happen, she said you get all the taxes from this place, and this place. And she started breaking down the numbers, and she was like, when the numbers are correct, she was like, every single person should receive at least $1 trillion, man. $1 trillion, because she started comparing the mules and everything compared to how much those things would be in today's age. And all of us should be rich, but we're not going to get that into the kingdom. But a lot of you are not going to get it the first go around, man. You're going to have to die on this side.
Yeah, like you said, being righteous requires patience. And they fulfill the lust of their flesh, man. Mm-hmm. So it hurts for them to kill the flesh.
Yep.
They go along with it, man.
Yep.
This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because they have rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that they shall be no priest to me, seeing that they have forgotten the laws of their God, and I will forget thou shalt.
Yeah, so the Lord ain't dealing with the 2/3. There's still no people until the Lord right now, man. There's still no people, man. So 2/3 gonna have to die on the side to come back through whoever the elect is.
Yep. You're gonna have to be if we part of the elect, we the hopeful elect, we part of the elect, you have to be our children, man. That's how it's gonna have to be.
It's good. that was gonna happen.
And that wind came out of nowhere.
All good?
That was safe right there.
Yeah. Yeah, the prince of the power there.
I've been saying that. When I came down here, it was this point, man. Ooh, the cake.
I seen a female that was like, man.
Well, if you viewing, hold on real quick.
Like, they was like 6'5".
God, I'll stop it and start a new clip.
Here you go, brother.
Oh, my hat fell caught the water.
Yeah, that's Satan fucking with you.
Fuck.
Turn it the other way so it won't fall this time.
Okay.
I saw it's leaning.
It might fall, it might fall.
Oh, yeah, I remember
I know
that.
it's that. Just looking up.
Yeah.
Yep. I saw
Still
that.
camera, but hey, we'll just put the word out there.
Right.
So hopefully this will work, man. Let's see. Yeah, that's why I got a tripod. I just need the piece for the phone part.
Oh yeah. I'm planning on investing in that too. Like yeah, I plan on like I said, getting a tablet or something, so I can hook my phone up.
I know something.
That way we can go live.
I know something. Safety not like us going live. It's always some bullshit. Because when I used to go, like I said, I used to teach on myself. It was a rainy day. My fucking phone just turned off on me on the live.
Oh, let me just start a new live clip and go from there, man.
All right.